So my name is Ledrolen Manriquez, and I work in PECOJON, the Peace and Conflict Journalism Network. It's a network of journalists who are committed to working together for communities who are affected by war and disasters. So usually what we do in situations of emergencies, we go to the affected community and we produce emergency media and produce information for the communities that can help them recover or get help when they are affected by the catastrophe. This typhoon is the biggest, strongest typhoon that has hit the Philippines for the last 100 years, as far as memory could remember and studies could show. And it has affected so many people. It has hurt more than, it took more than 6,000 lives, and it hurt, displaced more than 1 million people, more than 4 million people, and it affected more than 14 million people. So it's, until now, people are still recovering because of Typhoon Hayan. Since 2010, the Philippines are experiencing such strong impact of the typhoons, and it's becoming stronger, it seems, and more people are affected. Like in 2013, we have Typhoon Hayan, and this makes people more vulnerable because they have not yet rebuilt their home, and then a typhoon comes again. So we can only, at this time of the lives of many Filipinos, especially those in the coast, they can only prepare, but to adapt to these changes, it's not yet being done. For me, I saw how strong Filipinos can be, how we are very strong and very resilient in getting up again after a catastrophe. People, I witness people picking up broken woods from their old damaged houses and building new shelter out of it. So in that sense, we are very strong people, and we also help each other. Maybe because government are busy with structures and policies, and when something like a catastrophe happens, maybe, this is just my opinion, there are some procedures you need to follow, and because of these procedures or bureaucracy, people have to wait, so help has to wait. So I'm not a politician, and this is just my observation, and it is also grounded in responsibility, how fast people could act, how fast government could act, and unfortunately in a country like the Philippines, we need more capacities to be able to act more quickly and save more lives more quickly. I think there are already discourses happening as climate change is a reason for the catastrophes, although there's no scientific link you could see, but people are discussing it. But whether it is connected or not, the changing climate is affecting many people, and I think we have to have a more proactive role in making sure that less people will be hurt or will die of these catastrophes. I feel that the world today needs more compassion, because it feels like so many people are afraid. They're afraid where to get money, where to find shelter. Some are afraid not to have the new phone. Some are afraid not to have the new computer. And all this fear is building up a kind of attitude of wanting and not giving. And I think world lacks some compassion, not from only one group, but from each other. Because even if you're poor, you can have compassion. And we need this compassion, maybe, to develop understanding and to take that step for unity. Because when we don't have it, it will be more difficult to find solutions to problems. Because when we are confronted with a problem, our fear is the first thing that we do. But if we are grounded in compassion, when we are confronted with a problem, we think of solutions. Because we have in our heart this compassionate character. But if it's fear, we either we run away or we don't treat it. Mm-hmm. During my visit here for the Misereor Lenten campaign, the theme is New Neu Denken, Veränderung wagen. And it asks people, not only people from the Philippines, but people internationally, in Germany, in Europe, in other countries, to have a change of attitude. And it's a challenge for people to look into themselves, or for us to look into ourselves and reflect what we can do to contribute to saving Earth, or to restore the balance of Earth. It cannot be done by one nation or by one or two people, but it must be work that, or a contribution of each and every individual. I feel, and this, that for Germany, for instance, because I've not been into any other countries in Europe, my experience in Germany is that I was able to meet very many concerned people, concerned Germans, on the contribution of Germany to climate change or to CO2 emissions or global warming. And I think while Germany contributes so much CO2 in the atmosphere, it has also very concerned people. And I hope that this unity among people can impact decision makers in creating a less carbon using country.